when you think about Brazil, it's such a big country that you have to invest there. There's no question about it. We're seeing more and more interest from our U.S.-based corporate clients.
With the World Cup and the Olympics and the amount of just what I would call pure industrial infrastructure that's being built in the country to support those type of world-class events, you know, you're getting this big population now to connect the dots with each other. Everybody from consumer products companies to the world's largest retailers making more investments.
When you think about it from a supply chain perspective, there are a lot of challenges in getting to that consumer base in Brazil.
We have one of the worst highway congestion problems in the world. The distance between Sao Paulo and Rio is equivalent to the distance between St. Louis and Chicago. Where in St. Louis and Chicago you can do that drive in 4 hours, there it can take 10, 15 hours easily. So it's really hard to get the goods in and out of the port and into the country. And then once they land at the port, don't have the same infrastructure that you have in the States, where you take that container, you put it on a truck, and it drives to the main distribution centers. You put it on a truck there, and then it sits in traffic for 8 hours.
The challenges come back to infrastructure. You know, you can't really afford to have a plant in every small city in Brazil. And so that infrastructure has to mature and get developed.
It is so complicated for foreign firms to understand, and they really need to hire local experts there. We're not talking about just language and currency. Those are the easy ones. It's a lot harder of a market to enter for some companies when they're not familiar with taxation law, when they're not familiar with how the processes work.
Beyond translation, it's the way to conduct business. And knowing how to conduct business will shorten the cycle time for you to get your product to the market.
So that's where we think that there is a tremendous opportunity for companies to grow manufacturing, to grow sales, and certainly to grow distribution. And I light up when I think of Brazil is that it really just has so much potential, and that's untapped in many different ways.